Okay, so the cat you see on the screen, man, I'm going to say is a disgrace to black men, right? Me and my wife, we watch a show called Ready to Love. It's hosted by nephew Tommy, or he calls himself Tommy Miles on here. I guess to separate itself from Steve Harvey radio show in the morning, and but either way, me and my wife watch it. It is a very entertaining show, but it's for people that is, between the age of like, 35 and 50 maybe, or, you know, people may be born in the 80s, um, late 80s and stuff like that now, and, never been married, never, or may have been married or whatever, but pretty much just searching for love later on in life. Right. So this guy that you see on the screen, he comes on to the show. First thing he's saying to all the ladies, and as they meet at the little mixer, when they first, like the first episode, when they first get on there, they get them drunk, get some alcohol in them, so they can mix, so they can mingle and stuff, and see, who catches who right off the bat. But this guy right here, he's going to every woman, talking about he's recently divorced 6 months ago. 4 kids at home. Now, 4 kids with the same woman, right? And, I think it's a disgrace because we as black men, we look for, which is men in general, but especially black men, we look for women who don't have multiple baby daddies. And this is a woman that does not have multiple baby daddies. She did it the right way. Actually, the guy said he was married the same woman twice, right? So he married her, had kids with her, divorced her, got back with her, married her, had more kids, divorced her again. And, now he's on this show trying to get his Jones back, trying to get a Love Jones with these other women. And as he's going to each woman and he's telling the story, every woman's like, well, hold on, these are major red flags. And they are major red flags, bro. We as men, man, we just want one woman and to have all of our kids, right? But, man, we got to be there for our kids, man. We can't just leave this black woman with, 4 kids or whatever, man. Number one, ain't no other man signing up to be with her. So right now you put her in the dilemma. You make her mentally messed up by leaving her with these 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's pretty much life-changing for her. And this guy, I think he's going to come onto a TV show and start talking to other beautiful single women that got their life together. Clearly, this guy doesn't have his life together. And actually, man, when you think as a woman, and it's kind of hard to think as a woman because they're just so emotional, especially an Americanized woman, they're just so emotional and delusional. But if this is a woman, to me, that I ain't even got to meet her, for her to just have 4 kids by just one person, she, to me, like, that is the kind of woman that we all see. So this guy, man, I just think he's a loser. He's a clown for coming onto this space, coming onto this show, and just trying to wreck other people's lives and, put people in uncomfortable, awkward situations and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this seems like the kind of guy that's going to go out of town maybe one day, even if he meets a new woman, right? Go out of town. Hey, can you go pick up the kids? I'll be home on a flight later tonight. And next thing you know, you don't hear from this guy for 2 or 3 days. And you got the new stepmother having to watch his kids for a few days. I mean, so some of it is actually us as brothers, man. Man, like, take your ass home, bruh. And you're just going to have to be miserable and you got to work it out, bro. You should have thought about it before you created 4 kids with somebody. The kids should mean more than anybody, you know what I'm saying? Or anything. You know what I'm saying? The kids should mean more than your dick, more than you having to release. And if you had 4 kids with this same woman and you don't have sex, man, you should be able to have sex. And keep having sex with the woman or whatever. Have her get on birth control, find a way maybe not to have no more. Now, I do admit, pussy does get old, but still, man, you know what I'm saying, man, like, it come to a time where you have to be a responsible adult. Sex ain't the end of the world. Everybody done had enough sex, man, and clearly this guy done had enough sex. He's probably been screwing for a long time. He's probably leaving kids that are probably, I mean, this looks like a young guy, man, barely 30. If he got 4 kids and maybe he started, let's say if he started at 18, right? They're all probably 12 all the way to probably a newborn at the house, man. So you got to be there for your kids, man. The kids mean more than anything, more than your love life, more than you having to get a nut, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave that black woman at home, man, with these 4 kids. And we already start off behind the 8 ball. And now, because of your selfish ways, you want to go out, man, and you want to create more kids with another woman while you got these 4 kids at the house, man. It's just absolutely crazy, idiotic, and stupid.